Alright, now what's going on today? Well, today we're just gonna check up on some projects. Some are complete, some are not, some are doing whatever. Anyway, we'll probably break this into three parts. For the most part, we got the horse barn done, so we'll go check that out, see what's going on with the old pasture ornaments. They just out here chilling. So that's what they do just about all day. Anyway, so in a nutshell, for the horse pasture, we ran power and water to here, install a frost-free hydrant. Not that we really need one in South Carolina, but hey, we got power going in. We got this guy coming to see what we're doing. Anyway, so the horse barn is done. So we got 4 12 by 12 stalls. Well, actually 3 stalls and 1 tack room. So the tack room here, and that's where the power is coming in. So we got lights and an outlet. The doors, these doors are the ones that we're using for the horse stall now. We just keep them open so they can come in and out as they need or please or whatever. The extra horse stall, we bought 12 of these mats, figuring that we would need 6 per. So you can see 2 full 3 by 6, and then we had to cut. So that's 1.5 there and 1.5 there, and then the other one is in the middle, and all those other things were left over from the concrete project for the walkway going up to the house. But what I wanted to share with you is the construction of this thing is 4x4 posts. You can see them throughout. Here's the inside view of the wall. So 4x4 posts with these anchors and braces that are drilled into the concrete, I don't know, 3 inches or so. The inside kick walls are 2x8 yellow pine, southern yellow pine. They go all the way down pretty close to the end. And you can see down at the bottom where we put the mats to close it off. We used a 1x I think it was a 1x4, 1x6, just to close the gap. The outsides are framed. We got a piece of T111 for the pretty effect, and it's just framed out with yellow pine 2x8. Doors is the same way. To cut down on some of the weight though, we did like a miter cut. So basically cut the board in half, 7.5 inches, 7.5 inches, so it's still flush, but gave me some good support. Then the back's framed out with 2x4, and this is the back of the T111. But yeah, those right there were my biggest concern. Were how was I going to anchor into the concrete? So that's what I came up with. I have a couple extra left here in the tech room. Kind of give you an idea of what they are. Now this is what they are. Strong tie, easy base, fence post base. This particular one we used 1/2 inch anchors that were 3.5, 4 inches long or whatever. Lay them out, drill them, knock your anchors in, and then when you torque them down, it pulls the anchor into the concrete and locks it in pretty good. And because the tech room isn't finished, like we didn't wall it all the way around, we had to come back in and put some bracing, just to sturdy up the wall a little bit. So that's what we did. And inside the walls all the way around, as you can see on this. So between the 4x4s is framed out in roofing frame, so 24 on center. And that's what it looks like all the way around, except in the stalls, of course, it's closed off on both sides. But anyway, so that's the completed horse barn. They hang out in here a good bit. Both of the pasture ornaments are in here now. Well, there they are, the old pasture ornaments. Got anything to say? Yeah, that's what I say. All right, buddy. Cash should be good. And in the meantime, to hold these doors open, we just got the old 550 paracord. We'll change these out eventually and put the old loops in there so the kids can lock them up and groom them or whatever they do to them. But anyway, the frost-free hydrant I think will be a good addition. Wintertime we do get some cold weather enough to freeze some water pipes or water lines. So that is at the bottom of it, of course, is below the frost line in a plastic bucket filled with gravel with drain holes, and it runs out to the stop, where the stop is actually where the power and water start. well, not really start. That's where I tied into it. We have water and power on the greenhouse, but from the old stop there, the power comes from the shop. The water is coming from back yonder somewhere. Got water lines all through the place. Anyway, so that's it. The horse barn project is complete. The horses are happy. The wife's happy, so therefore I'm happy. Got to make sure old household 6 is happy. We did move the electric fence that we had out into the pasture, trying to get some more grass to grow. So right now I just got it sitting back here, letting that grass grow right in there, and then we'll move it again until we get our whole pasture back. The old barn here, you see, we now use it for the hay. So keeps the hay dry. That's good. All right, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Next we'll go check on another project. All right, I'm gonna leave you with old Cash. Well, that's Letty. That's Cash. Cash and Letty. The expensive pasture ornaments. All right, guys, thanks.